Kate Middleton's quick-fire introduction to royal life with Queen and Prince Philip. Kate Middleton had a quick-fire introduction to palace life with the Queen and Prince Philip, because of Her Majesty's Jubilee, royal experts have suggested. By Abby Llewellyn. Next year is the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, marking 70 years on the throne, the first time a British monarch has ever reached such a milestone. The public are being given an extra bank holiday, and a 4-day weekend in June will be packed full of celebrations. The Queen's last big milestone was her Diamond Jubilee to mark 60 years on the throne. Jubilee years for the royal family are all dedicated to the Queen's reign and the celebration of that period of time, as well as the charities and organizations she has supported over the years. At the time of the last Jubilee, Kate had only just joined the royal family, and she did lots of engagements that year with the Queen and Prince Philip, often without Prince William, who was still in the RAF at the time. While the flurry of engagements may have been intimidating, it has been argued it gave Kate a strong foundation with which to build up her working life. What's more, while Kate was garnering lots of attention at the time, because she was a fresh face, most of the engagements would have been focused on the Queen and her reign, taking off the pressure a little bit from the new Duchess. Pod Save the Queen is hosted by Anne Gripper and features Daily Mirror royal editor Russell Myers. They both agreed that this was a quick-fire introduction for Kate, where she was thrown into the mix, touring the country and getting to grips with what it means to be a senior royal all very rapidly. However, Mr. Myers argued it was not necessarily a baptism of fire, instead a great foundation to build on. He pointed out that Kate took a while to work out exactly what she wanted to work on, and that the fruits of her labor are only coming to light now. Ms. Gripper explained, it was very early days for Kate in her life as a royal, and it probably came at quite a good time for her, because she did quite a lot of jobs with the Queen and Philip, potentially without William, because first think William was still working at that stage. And it gave her a bit of a quick introduction. Mr. Myers replied, yeah, a quick-fire introduction, but a great foundation to build on. I think when you're thrown in at that stage and then suddenly you're touring around the country and really getting to grips with what it means to be a senior member of the firm. It's probably not necessarily a baptism of fire, it's really getting to grips with it, and I think that really did give her the solid foundation to then kick on and work out. To be fair to her, she did take a while to work out what she wanted to do. I think we're only seeing the fruits of her labor now many, many years on. He added that Kate has taken a while to find her feet and get a deeper understanding of the issues she cares about. For this reason, it is only in the last 4 years or so that the Duchess of Cambridge's work has become more public and visible. The royal editor argued that getting out to different parts of the country and speaking to people will have helped Kate get a clear idea of what was important and how the role can be used as a vehicle for generational change. And the issues Kate has landed on are children and early years, nature and the environment, and mental health. She helped create the Mental Health Project Heads together with Princes William and Harry, and recently ventured out on her own on issues like baby banks. Ms. Gripper added, and potentially helpful in that time 10 years ago, it wasn't really about her. Yes, fine, everybody was very excited to see her and it was obviously all about her because she was new and exciting and, how was she settling in, but the purpose of those visits was Queen related a lot of the time, so the focus was slightly shared. Over the past few weeks, the Cambridges have snapped back into action after coronavirus restrictions began to lift. They embarked on a tour of Scotland, which made people feel like things are getting back to normal, according to Mr. Myers. He predicted that they will do a mini tour later in year, potentially involving a couple of overseas trips, pandemic permitting. To subscribe to Pod Save the Queen, go to your normal podcast provider.